Thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight we are making wonderful honey bread that's shaped like a beehive. Now I'm going to warn you beforehand. It says I needed a bowl to do the shape of the honey bread, but none of my bowls fit in the air fryer. So we are going to do this by hand and try to shape it like a honey thing by hand. I think it's going to come out just lovely. First we got to, this is a dough that we made last night. I will say that it busted out of its bag twice last night in the fridge. So if that has any impact on it, we will find out. Oh yeah. It says we're supposed to roll this baby 3 feet long. Yeah. Don't see that happening. So it must be pretty small. That's 1 foot. I'm just gonna give it the squeeze. Try to squeeze it longer. Because why not? For some reason I thought this would be easier to roll. That's probably 2 feet. I'm gonna be honest, I don't see how I'm gonna get that. Well, that's only like, oh, it must be pretty. I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Might not be very big, but maybe they did a close up on that one. Because I can also cheat by using egg whites. I think this needs to be about 12 inches longer. one's done. That took me forever. I wonder if that will work if I do it like that. I think that way was easier to do it like this. Hi, Cass. Yeah, it looks just like a beehive. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have high hopes of mine looking like that. Yes. Trying to roll it out faster, but it's just like it's all fun and games till it snaps off the end. I guess I could have watched a video on how to do this, but why bother? I've realized that working with dough is actually very hard work. Always gotta do something strenuous. Look at that, worked out better than the other one. And it's a little bit longer, and it took me half the time. Okay, I didn't cut these all in the same size, I noticed. That's not unusual. It happens often. Kind of looks like a gooey duck. I'll tell you what, it's very firm. Actually, thinking about something here. Now, we're just gonna cook it on top of this thing, but I'm gonna shape it on it so that way it doesn't fall down when I move it. We cook it for 185. We're going with 175. Let's just repeat that. Okay, now I've thought of an idea. We are going to use this to make it stick to the outside, because that's the right thing to do. Crap, I just separated that. Alright. Spray that. That is my attempt for it not to stick. I think we could actually go a little bit bigger. Then I won't collapse. It's gonna look like a honeycomb yet. I want to. Now it says we do 2 of these. So I'm going to assume that my size is correct. Because if we can make 2, then that would mean I'm doing it right. Maybe. I already know where the hard part is. And that's getting this to close without caving in. Maybe a little bit more. That's as good as we're gonna get. Looks like a pile of crap. Literally. We're gonna just pop that in. See what it does. I think we're supposed to. Put it on less time because it's small. We don't know if that's gonna work. It looked like a nice little honeycomb. And that one doesn't look like it has more layers than what I have. So I'm going to try to make this one a bit smaller, the tubes. Oh, looks good. Figure out which way it is. It makes it go that way. That would stretch out a lot easier. I left my other piece in the air fryer and it's a bit hot. So that we could just slide off. Yeah, I can make little shapes out of this. Egg broke in there, as you can see. This one's a bit softer, meaning it's going to cave in. How much we actually need. It's a bit lopsided. A bit of a looks like dog crap. Okay. I think that's just gonna sit like that. That looks lovely. I need this. That's hot. So I did all that, and I still can't touch the thing it's on because it's still too hot. So that one looks like crap. It's got to go in like this. So let's go like this. The other one looks just like the honeycomb. Swear it does. See if there's like something I'm supposed to put on the outside of it to make it look nice and shiny. Yes. Basket with butter. That's how they got their lovely little thing. I'll give that to the dog. So, what am I making tomorrow? It was marked. Hold on. Maybe it's this book. Okay, well, we're making bat wings. Where they are, I don't know. I know they're in this book. Meat. I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Nope, they're not on that list. Look, I don't know where they are. I'll make them for you tomorrow, though. They're called bat wings. Lore of Honeybread. Shaped like the hives of wild bees domesticated in Eversong woods, the blood elven bread does not disappoint. Enjoy it with jam or more honey because you can't have too much honey. That's a lie. Wait a second. Hold on. There we go. My beehive looks just like the book. Besides that little thing on the top there. This looks exactly the same. Looks great. That is our honey bread. Our other one's in there, and I've already got to tell you that it fell over. So it's like half a honey bread. That's all. That's not a very good angle. No. Okay, yeah. Anyways, thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.